Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today is going to be another Friday favorites, and today is my top 5 MAC paint pots, so let's get started. So MAC paint pots are my favorite primers to use more than anything else in this world. Better than the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, better than like the Urban Decay primer, better than the NARS primer, Hourglass, all that. MAC paint pots are seriously my favorite. They feel so smooth and creamy and like skin, and they're so natural and so pretty, and I love that they can be used in multiple ways. You could use them as a primer, or the last two I'll explain how I use them as eyeshadow, and I just love the versatility of them, and they are my favorite. So starting off, the first one I have is Soft Ochre, and this one is yellow based, and this one was probably my favorite and holy grail like eye primer in the world up until just a couple weeks ago. I like using this one all over. It takes away any fine lines, wrinkles, veins, you name it. You have like a nice canvas to start off with. And this one was really great. I've had this probably for a couple years, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm only like halfway through. So even though they're more expensive than some of the other primers, I use this every day and for almost a couple years, and I'm not even finished with it. So I feel like it's totally worth the splurge in the beginning to get this. But this one was my favorite up until a week ago when I got Painterly, and this one is more pink based, and I love that when you put this on it looks like such just like natural skin, and it primes and cleans up just like the other one does, except this one's more pink based versus that one's more yellow. So in the instances where I want to prime before eyeshadows and all that, but then have some kind of just a different color or like highlight already there, I use Soft Ochre. And when I want it to just clean the canvas and be able to do my own highlight shade and all that stuff, I use Painterly. But I've been using this one every day for like the non-stop the last couple weeks that I've got it. And this one is officially my holy grail of makeup eye primers. So the next one is actually the one that I first got when I first got into MAC. And it was the first primer I ever got. And this one is Camel Coat. And this one is more gray tone. So the instances when I want to use grays, purples, or cool tone browns, anything like that, I will use Camel Coat. And this one is really nice. I find that this one is a little bit more tacky than the other, so you have to kind of move fast with it. But Camel Coat's really pretty too to do anything with cool tones. And I will show you how I like to use it with another product at the end. But then the next one is Groundwork, which is the brown shade. And this one's really nice. It's probably the creamiest out of all of these. And this one I like to use if I'm using warm tones or anything like that. But my favorite way to use this is like when I'm a CPA, so when it comes to busy season during January through April, from January through April, and I just don't give a crap anymore but want to look professional but need something like really quick in the morning because I'm so tired. My like go-to look during busy season is taking Groundwork as the base, and then I will take this Buxom in the shade Mutt, which is kind of like a sparkly brown, and then I just dab it all over on top of it. Or in the same way, I will take Makeup Forever's Aqua Cream in the brown shade and do the same thing. So that's my favorite like quick and easy way when I want to like do my eyes in like 3 minutes and not have to use any brushes. I will take Groundwork and then put it on top the Buxom Sparkles, and I'll show you what I mean. So that is Groundwork by itself, and then I'm going to put Buxom on top. And it's such just a pretty easy brown color. And what I like to do is take Groundwork and put it just a little bit above the crease, and then that way when I put on the shadow, the cream shadow underneath, I've kind of got my transition shade already on top so that it's not just one color. You've kind of got dimensions to it. And then I'll show you what it looks like with the Makeup Forever. So this one was Groundwork with the Buxom, and this one was Groundwork with Makeup Forever on top of it. And both are so pretty, and I'll leave the descriptions of the two extra products below that I'm talking about that aren't really technically my top favorites, but I just wanted to show you how I'd love to wear Groundwork. And then the last one I wanted to talk about is Frozen Violet. And this is one that I don't wear as a primer, but that I wear as shadow itself. And that's what I was saying before that I love about these, is that you can use them as primers, or you can use them as eyeshadows themselves. And this one, again, during busy season when I want like a quick and dirty and something that's not brown but I got a little bit of color, I will use Frozen Violet. And this one's really pretty by itself, or putting Camel Coat underneath is also really great, so I'll show you that. So up top, this is Camel Coat by itself, and then I'm going to put Frozen Violet on top. And that's Camel Coat with Frozen Violet on top. These paint pots are spectacular. I have one more, Bare Study, not really my favorite out of all of them. They've got so many shades. I think they have like 20 something shades of these paint pots, and they're all incredible and different. And like I said before, I love that some are more used for primers and tacky and like got a different consistency than some of them that you're supposed to use as just eyeshadows. But either way, hands down, my holy grail makeup eye primers out of like every brand there is out there. Totally worth the price. They last a long time as long as you seal them up tightly. They don't dry out or anything. They're just fantastic. So if you're just starting out and or if you just want one eye primer to carry you through everything, I would definitely use MAC's paint pot in either Soft Ochre or Painterly. Those are going to be the most versatile and give you the most options. Those are definitely my favorites. These are extremely long wearing. Anytime I wear them and put eyeshadow on, literally from like 7 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, they're so fantastic. And my eyeshadow looks great and nothing creases, and definitely my favorite. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned for my next ones. I'm really excited that all the fun holiday palettes came out, so I'm definitely going to do a video on my top favorite and my least favorite holiday palettes and which ones I have been loving and which ones I ended up returning. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe so that you can stay tuned for all my upcoming videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!